I'm walking you through the system I used to detox my wardrobe, cut out 70% of the clutter, and build a calm, decision-proof wardrobe that runs my life so smoothly. These are not rules, it's just peace of mind that you're building. All right, so let's get into it. Step 1 is what I call the 3Ds. 3Ds: dump, divide, and delete. You have to face your clothes, not just manage them. I mean, you bought them, right? Take everything out of the closet. Dump it all in one space. It's going to be uncomfortable and it's going to be difficult, and by the way, you have to create time for this because it's not a 1 hour process. It might take longer, especially if you have a lot of clothes, right? You're going to divide it into 3. So the first pile is the must keep. You must keep this. These are your high frequency, your go-tos, you know, the no-brainer pieces. This is now your must keep pile. The second pile must go. This is the ones that, you know, they don't fit. If maybe you've lost weight or added weight, they don't fit anymore. You don't even remember the last time you wore that. They don't even represent you the way you are right now. They don't represent your present. The third pile, the not sure pile. So this is where you're hanging in there. Should I have this? Should I not? This is where you're 50-50. You are not sure where to put this. It's not a strong yes, it's not a strong no. So have you divided your clothes into 3 segments? So how we are going to tackle this not sure pile is we are going to ask ourselves 2 more questions. Do these clothes represent whom I am today? I know we are always evolving depending on where you are in life. So sometimes you might feel that when I wear this, it doesn't really represent whom I am. We are not just decluttering your wardrobe. You also have to have a high sense of awareness of where you are. By the end of it all, we only have 2 piles. This is the yes and the no pile. By now, we need to have eliminated the not sure pile. This is a system where we are, you know, having a very high sense of awareness, and if you're using someone to help you in this process, you might want to let them in on maybe the version of yourself that you want to portray when you wear clothes. Now that we are done with step 1, which is the 3Ds, we are now going to enter into step 2, which is the core system that we are now going to build for our wardrobe. Once you've stripped down all this clutter into 2 piles, which is the yes pile and the no pile, right? So now we are going to build the core system from our yes pile. We now have to assess your lifestyle, create lifestyle buckets that relate to your life. Ask yourself, where do I spend most of my time? Is it at work? Is it at home? Is it at business? Am I a party person? How does your week look like? All right. Is it a Monday to Friday kind of work? Do you have evening parties? Do you have dinners? Do you have events on Saturdays? Do you go to church on Sunday? To give you a system of how, or the buckets you're going to use to categorize your lifestyle. And this will vary from person to person, and that's why I said if for example I was working with a client, they would have to let me in on their lifestyle, so that now when we're creating this wardrobe, it's going to be smooth and effortless for them. There's no limit to how many buckets you may have. For example, you might have 5 buckets. 1, work. Number 2, dinners, events, church, a party, errands at home, or lounging at home. Those are already like 7 buckets. So you might have even 10, 12 buckets depending on how your lifestyle is. You might also have less. This is also a very self-aware kind of activity. Be true to yourself. After you have listed down all the buckets that relate to your lifestyle, I want you now to assess these buckets and realize which of the two can, marry into one bucket. For example, if you're a church or maybe faith-based person and you go to church or temple or whatever, that bucket can marry into a family event or an event bucket. So you're going to now choose for each bucket or each category, we are going to choose 5 main pieces. Now we are choosing 5 or 7 pieces for each bucket. For example, if we are saying occasional dinners, we have 5 outfits for occasional dinners, 5 dresses, shoes, bag. It doesn't have to be 5 bags or 5 pairs of shoes. It can be 1 bag, 2 pairs of shoes. As you're choosing the outfits for each category, I want you to choose for comfort, choose for function, and also choose for repeatability. How many clothes do you have that now represent the version of yourself that you're in right now? We are not just shrinking your closet to make decision easier. We are building a closet that will help you be on autopilot every day. You have to assess your wardrobe every 2 weeks, do that. If you have to assess your wardrobe every 1 month, do that. If you have to assess every 2 months, do that. Do what works for you, girl. The goal is to make sure that your wardrobe is aligned to where you are right now, and to make it submit to your life. No, you don't have to submit to your wardrobe. You want your wardrobe to submit to you, and that's why we are taking control over it. We are not allowing it to take control over us. That's why we are doing this regularly. All right? If you want me to help you through such a system, personalize it for you, do it with you, then you can reach out to me. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I share more about clothing, fashion, style, and all that good stuff. See you in the next video, guys. Bye.